during the day, I felt pretty good. I had a lot of energy. And the first thing I noticed is my balance. So I had a
That's
little more energy, I believe. And I've had it for about probably 5 weeks. And just felt pretty good all the time.
Hey, Edward, thanks so much for coming to hang out with me today.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing great, my friend. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. It's glad to be here.
Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing your story, as I'm sure the listeners are. Can you start off just by telling us how you were feeling prior to coming to QHS?
Not real bad. I've been fairly healthy most of my life. The wife's an excellent cook. She learned from her mother, and we pretty much, ate home cooked meals, and we grow our own vegetables in the backyard, and we have herbs and spices around too on pots and stuff around on the porch. And we just love all the bees and the flowers and everything gets pollinated properly, I guess. So and,
Fabulous.
and I like to eat hot peppers. I like honey. I like all natural honey. I don't like the filtered honey. I like the unfiltered stuff. So um, I'm just totally excited to be involved in what's transpiring in our world today.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, most people would it would blow their mind if they thought anything like this was going to happen. And
Right.
I think us people that's involved in all of this is probably bringing it to fruition. Like Thomas said, own your power.
Yep, that's true. We are the ones in the control. We are the creators of our future. So you basically came here without any ailments. So when did you get your device and what did you notice?
I got my device October 23rd, and it came late in the evening. So finally, before bedtime, I got it charged up. I took it to bed with me. I wasn't afraid of it. I slept the best time ever in my life.
Aw.
But it only lasted a couple of nights. And during the day, I felt pretty good. I had a lot of energy. And the first thing I noticed is my balance. Because 67 years old, you're kind of running in sometimes in doorway or wall, or you're bouncing off of something somewhere. Of course, being somewhere 35 years, you've got a few collections around. But balance was the first thing I noticed the first couple of days that, man, I got a little more energy. The wife, we would go shopping. She'd tell me to slow down. Where you going? So I had
That
a little more energy, I believe. And I've had it for about probably 5 weeks. And just felt pretty good all the time. I mean, I'd wake up early morning, 4 a.m., sometimes early. Sometimes I couldn't sleep. There was one night I couldn't sleep at all. So I got over in here and did some research. I got on the internet and just did my normal morning routine of finding out what's going on. But trying to live in the world now with this device, I think it's given a clearer mind, kind of getting things focused.
wonderful. How about did you have any aches or pains or any nagging sensations in your body prior to coming to QHS?
No,
Oh, that's lucky.
occasionally upset stomach, but
Okay.
I just find a little spoon of baking soda to take care of it.
Easy peasy. That's good.
Easy peasy. I mean, any other over the counter medication, you got to wait a while for it to take effect. Baking soda is instantaneous, pretty much, less than a couple of minutes.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that helps alkalize your body. I mean, that's so important. People don't even realize. So good for you.
And I was wondering about the baking soda because you don't know what man mixes up and all this stuff, especially after some of these stories that I've been seeing these past couple of years. It's just mind-boggling to think this has been allowed to happen.
Right. I like the brand Bob's Red Mill. I have their baking soda as well as their baking powder because it's aluminum free. So that's the one
Oh
I use.
yeah, Yeah, I just get the big bag they sell at Sam's or Walmart or Costco's at Arm and Hammer.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like
That
Bob's Red
that
Mill
goes
for
for the
everything.
pool too. You gotta keep the pH up in the pool. It keeps the alkalinity at bay pretty easy. It's easy to take care of a pool with that stuff.
Really? Gosh, you're just
Yeah, very
well.
easy. Yeah. Other than chlorination and stuff.
Oh, that's good. That sounds great. I'm gonna have to pick your brain about that after.
That's
So
fine.
I guess that brings me to the next question is what are you going to do post QARC with your do-over when you have a healthy 30-year-old body?
Still trying to convince the wife, is this true? This is all real. She's just thinking, it's a big pipe dream right now, but she hadn't got her device yet. So once she gets it and starts, at least if I could get her to wear it for a while, she'll see. I went ahead and got authorization to use my device to give to my sister-in-law because she's in frail health. So on one of the Zoom meetings, I'd asked, and Kelly answered that I could do that if she was a member. We that's got her signed up the week before and got her paperwork set up. So she's wearing it right now.
Oh, so you don't have one?
Uh,
You don't have one now?
no, I had supposed to had two coming, but they was only giving one to each person because they had a bunch of them on back order. So I wasn't worried about it too much since I didn't have too many ailments anyway.
Bless your heart. So, but
But
what are you going
she
to do?
needed it.
As a humanitarian, you're going to have all this energy. You're going to have a whole body that's 30 years old. The world is, right before you. What excites you about that, Edward?
The things that the Lord has just revealed to me. Um, I'm not sure if I ought to say it or not, but it looks like he's showing us these blue skies. Today is 43 number 43 of blue sky. I've been keeping track since right after July. I thought, wait a minute, I got to start writing these down. He's cleaning the air, and it it's just mind-boggling that our planet can take care of itself. We don't have to worry about it. This place was made I mean, in awe of how this was created and how it functions. These climate change people are just off the rockers. They're just trying to get money from people, is all that's about. But this last few days, he showed me some tectonic plate activity, and there's a little country called Belize, and I think I've seen people on these Q&A calls from Belize, and I'm thinking, holy crap, that's a beautiful spot down there. And they got that blue hole. You know anything about the blue hole?
No.
You need to read up on blue holes, what they are.
Okay.
When I was in Florida, when I was in the United States Navy in 1977, 78, we went to what was called Ichituckney Springs. And it was a blue hole that fed the Ichituckney River that flows into the ocean, I guess on the Atlantic side. I guess it meanders many, many miles because it's close to Jacksonville and NAS Cecil Fields where I was stationed at. And and I got to reading up, I printed up some of the documents for it, and it produces 67 million gallons of fresh water per day.
Wow.
That's just one little spring.
Oh my gosh. 67 million?
Yes. Yeah, I thought that was crazy when I found that. Oh, yeah, here it is.
Snorkel blue hole. Wow.
There you go.
Holy cow.
67 million times 365 days is 24,455 million gallons per year.
Wow.
24 billion gallons of water. Fresh, super fresh, clean water, I guess. I'm not sure. I ain't done all that research on it yet. So I'm thinking, there's aquifers, and I remember seeing some of the documents when I've been trying to get back into LWS training, which I'm so far behind. It just, we got so much stuff going on around here. It seems like it's crazy. You never thought when you retire how much more busy you get.
But now
Now,
it's
I
doing,
bet you got more energy.
yeah, you seem like you have a lot of energy. I love it. That's awesome. Just go to the roadmap. The roadmap will, it's at the, on the top of the website under programs, just go to the roadmap. That has everything you need for Ron's website. So
Yeah.
what are you, do you want to tell me about your projects, what you're excited about doing?
Uh, when I first started with Ron's stuff, I got, involved in maybe looking at all the neighborhood houses around here that could be, they're over, some of these houses are over 100 years old. And wouldn't it be nice to just go in there? Like, you ever watch them programs where these realtors up in the Northwest have put their money in and they go and help people sell their home? They update it and everything. Then they just split the profit when they're done.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be good? Just go around to people's homes and just start renovating.
that's fun.
Then you could
Yeah.
just, and the realtors and people could split the money and go to the next one.
Yeah, that's fun. That's going to make it look so
Like I said,
beautiful.
my neighborhood's got 61 homes, and the next neighborhood's probably got about 66, I think. And then that's just two neighborhoods get into my area. And what is crazy about this area is a stone's throw away across the interstate. My street dead ends with the exit that comes on to Preston Highway, which is the main artery. It comes north and south through the city. Amazon just built them a new warehouse.
Oh yeah, those are everywhere.
Well,
Gosh.
there's at least six of them here in this area. It's crazy why they're going to all of this. I mean, I think the future's right here as far as hub transportation and deliveries. Because I have never seen the amount of money that they've just spent on this airport. Now the Muhammad Ali International Airport. It's got UPS World Port. I mean, it's just mind-boggling the money they put in.
Wow.
Plus the goodies that we have in our backyard. That's not done with taxpayers. We've got 5 parks that were interconnected together along a creek that goes through, and it used to go through my grandpa's place where he lived, because we used to go down there when we were kids, 10, 11, 12, and swim in the creek, while by the train trestle track. And now they've increased, I think it was 6,000 acres now, and they just bought another 550 acres to add to it. And they've interconnected 5 parks together along this creek.
Oh, how fun. I would love that.
I printed that up.
You got a binder for
Because
that
it's
too?
just mind-boggling what we got going on here. That it's crazy on everything that, and we even have a 16,000 acre forest research center that's open to all the public, and it's called the Bernheim Research Center. I thought I had the handy paperwork, but oh yeah, here it is. Let me bring it up.
Planting the future. Okay. That sounds great. I mean, the more wild outdoors we have, the more wildlife. I mean, I just am a big nature fan. I love all that.
And that, I mean, it's just crazy what they've done and added all these parks together. And there's trails of walking. You can go park. They got places with a fence where you can put your pets and walk them around. They got canoeing. You can go fishing in the creek. A lot of activity out here.
Sounds fun. I hope you're enjoying it.
And they're building subdivision after subdivision after subdivision. I had never seen it before in my life, as many homes as going up around here. It's just
Wow.
mind-boggling. And rental apartments. I mean, it's just crazy how many they put them up.
Well,
But I'm excited for the area because I think God's pretty much blessed this spot.
That's
Even
awesome.
if it had not, then I might be in the snake's den. But guess what? We get to use it.
You are funny. I love it.
I probably shouldn't have said that.
You can say whatever you want. This show is yours.
Yeah.
So you
But
come back and do another interview after your QArc experience?
oh well, of course.
That'll be fun.
Yes.
And if you want to share any information with your wife, please send her to the testimonials on the YouTube channel. The highlight reels are short and sweet, and they feature 4 or 5 members on each one.
Yeah, I tried to do that a few times, but I sent one with Patricia. You did the one with Patricia, the little
Yeah.
old lady that had finger issues and stuff. See, that's what my sister-in-law has, finger issues. Some of her fingers look like they might be fused together or whatever. And she used to do a lot of yarning and stuff. But I
Mhm.
sent her that. She watched it, but she wasn't sure about what to do about any of it. So finally, I just gave her a membership myself and brought her my device and gave it to her. Told her to
Nice.
wear it for a little while, see what happened.
You're
Why
sweet.
not?
That's great. Good for you. So what would you like to say in closing, dear Edward?
I'd like to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing us all together. I mean, think about it. Look at what's happening. We've got 2 brand new bridges, and guess what the name of them are? The Abraham Lincoln and Kennedy, side by side, across the Ohio River.
There's a message there.
Now I started thinking about that because when we got to walk across the Abraham Lincoln was the new bridge, so they just divided the highway. They made one bridge, the northbound, which is the Abraham Lincoln. It's 6 lanes across, steel cables that go, and we got to walk. When I got to the middle of it, there was an eagle that flew right across the middle. And I had my camera out, and I struggled to try to get a picture. I didn't get a very good picture of him, but I got a picture of him in flight. But I need to probably see if I can dig that up and get that. But that was special when I seen him go over. I thought, oh, the Lord's watching.
Perfect. That's what we need. Hallelujah. Awesome. Well, I look forward to having you back after your QArc experience. I can only imagine how you're going to be then. You're so much fun already right now. Just imagine a 30-year-old version of yourself, Edward.
Well, think about this. When I retired in 2013, I got to actually grow up again as a kid, teenager, because I got bought my game system.
Oh, you
I
like
got the PS4, the VR, and they had a golf game on there. Oh my God, you talking about good exercise. That golf game is awesome. But now I got to figure out a way to fix it's got the blue white of death on it now. So I got to tear into it.
Oh, well, good for you. So the golf game, you're actually swinging a club?
Yes, you're inside. You got this helmet on your head and you're inside. It looks like you're on the golf course.
Oh, virtual
You're
reality?
on the golf course and it's beautiful. I wish I could have had it running so I could have had a screen back here what one of the courses looked like. But, you still got a little bit of dark around the edges like you're looking through a telescope or whatever, but it looks like you're right on the course. It's beautiful. The caddy lady's over there telling you how far the distance, what par you're at. And if you do a good shot, she claps for you.
Does it help you with your
But
swing?
it's like you're right there on the course in VR.
Cool. Does it help you with your swing?
Oh yeah. I've played over 20,000 holes since I bought it in 2019, I think.
Wow.
So I've got a lot of other games because I got them when they were on clearance, and I haven't done a lot. I want it all VR. So, and one of the awesome VRs was being launched in a space shuttle. You get
Wow.
to sit. It takes 10 minutes to sit there and get launched while you're going up.
Oh, I might get sick on
And then
that.
when you get up there, guess what else you get to do? You get to
Huh.
do a spacewalk.
Oh,
in VR. And
wow.
it's pretty cool because you get to change out some components. You
Oh,
got to learn
interesting.
how to maneuver and put the other one in, take the other one out. Pretty cool.
Did you feel nauseous?
Nope.
Wow, that's cool.
Oh yeah, I got nauseous playing the golf game one time because finally when I got to a certain part of the golf game, everything, you could view your shot right behind the ball, going up through the air with the ball. I
Oh.
thought, whoa! And then I started doing them all now. I don't care. It's pretty good now. You get, it's exciting when you can keep your balance now.
Wow, that sounds fun. I think I'm gonna look up something like that for my husband for Christmas. He really needs to work on his golf game.
Yeah, there's several different versions, and I was looking at the Meta Quest 3 to try to find out if what they had because I think that might be a standalone unit, but I'm not sure how that works out yet. But the PS4 Pro with the VR is probably the cheapest way you could go. I'm not sure about the other, the Vive and all the. I'm not sure all the others ones, but
I'll have my kids find something. They're good at that.
they're good at that. Yeah, just the best VR, and I'm happy with one I got. I bought a second machine. It's got a SSD in it. It's a little faster, so I got to figure out about. I think I got a bad cable that goes to the TV because neither one of them works. So I thought that there's something. My cable's got to be the problem. Hopefully, I hate to have to take that apart and solder that component on the back of that board, but I've got the equipment to do that.
I have no doubt in you, Edward. Awesome. Well, I just want to thank you so much for coming to spend time with me, and thank you for sharing your joyful, exuberant self. I love
Well,
spending.
see, I think that I was 17 years old when I got involved with my love of my life. And what better way to give her a 50th anniversary next year is when our 50th is going to be. And then when that 17 started showing up everywhere, left and right, and throwing it in your face every time was something said, I'm thinking, holy crap, God's trying to tell me something. Something's happening.
That's awesome.
So I was just excited to see this past 3 years, but disappointed in how it actually turned out. But guess what? Things going behind the scenes, we don't really know what's really going on.
That's right.
And there's a lot going on that I hear.
Yeah. Yep. Supposedly, I'm looking forward to being on the other side, as is all of us. So hopefully soon.
Right.
Ron's pretty excited about things right now. I spoke to him last night and he was just like joyful. So keep the prayers up and we'll get on the other side holding hands together.
And when the place where I'm at now, I've got the best part because whenever we have thunder over Louisville, I get to see these fly right over top of my house.
Oh,
That's from corner of my house.
what
Right?
is it?
Blue Angels.
Oh,
There are
cool.
Blue Angels just screeching down through the head and just banking right over top of my house when they came by. And I had my new camera a couple years before, and I got a nice shot of them. Oh, we
Fun.
have a big air show up here that's almost the two banks of the Ohio have almost 1 million people watching the air show. And then at night they had the big fireworks that goes off. And it's probably a 30-40 minute fireworks show. So
Wow.
that's part of Derby Week festivities.
Oh, for Kentucky Derby?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want
Oh
to go
yeah.
to that one day.
Yeah, they start about 2 weeks before all that's when all that happens.
Cool. That's on my bucket list. I have to do that someday.
Oh yeah.
So, all right, my darling. So thank you again, and I'll see you next time. Have a beautiful day, okay?
All righty, you too. You
Okay.
enjoy.
Thanks.
Thank you for making this QHS project fly. This valorous admin team, thank you. The Key community welcomes you. Thank you for making your home QHS healthy and happy. Thank you for helping us place QH centers all around the world. Together, hand in hand, we make miracles happen. quantumhealingsystems.org. Thank you.